As the People's Democratic Party engages itself in a dance macabre as its members tussle for supremacy, it seems that Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State and one of the power's party broker may be headed out of the party. It's no more hidden as a news about the squabbles in the PDP and information gathered from a number of sources who hinted that should the Cold War in PDP not end in his favor, then he could be on his way out to another platform in no short time. Wike, who was once a domineering force in the PDP, is not happy with the party's national chairman, Chief Uche Secondus, following the latter's resolve to be independent-minded while running the affairs of the party. Matter of fact, it was Wike who had provided the funds that was used in securing the parties from the grips of Ali Modu Sharif and had imposed Secondus as the party's national chairman against household names like Chief Bode George, Jimmy Agbaje, Otumba Gbega Daniel, Taoheed Adedoja, Rashid Ladoja, and Raymond Dobesi. Wike, a former chief of staff to his present-day nemesis, Rotimi Amechi, as well as one-time minister of the Federal Republic, was at one time so powerful that he even threatened to destroy the PDP when some leaders of the party tinkered with the idea of moving its presidential primaries from Port Harcourt to Abuja, citing Wike's influence on the process. Readers will recall that Wike had openly supported his Sokoto state counterpart, Governor Aminu Tambawa, in agreement that he, Wike, would be his running mate. It took the threats of Wike, as well as assurances from a number of leaders on the independence of the process, for the leaders to allow the primaries hold in Port Harcourt, resulting in the emergence of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. It is alleged that one of Wike's grievances with Secondus is due to Secondus' loyalty to the Atiku and Obi ticket, which the party chairman believes is the best option for the party, whereas Wike is still insisting on Tambuwa as the party's best option if it must wrest power from the ruling All Progressive Congress APC. Thus, the recent resignation of a number of deputy national officers and the call from a number of quarters for the resignation of Secondus is seen to be the machinations of the Rivers Helpsmen. However, the quick intervention of the party's board of trustees, which helped stave off pressure from Secondus' resignation, was said to have peeved Wike, who is now counting his options, which are either to remain in the PDP, start a faction, or join an existing party or flout another party. For Wike, the last option remains the best, as sources hint that Wike, is calculating on coming implosion in APC, which he believes will come as a result of the recent Congress exercise and the forthcoming presidential election, which a number of skeptics hold may tear the party apart. With the PDP likely to suffer the same fate, Wike believes that his new party could serve as the third force and become the majority party come 2023. However, as sources said that the governor is still being cautious about the move and may drop such moves should Secondus resign or is stopped from seeking a second term in office. Should things go this way, then Wike will remain in the party and retain relative influence over who gets what in the party and then run with Aminu Tambuwa as Tambuwa's running mate. Politics is a game of interest in Nigeria, but it's not meant to be so. It's meant to be all about the people, putting the people first, how the people can be served better, but that's not what we are seeing. Of recent, we know that PDP has been struck with serious crisis, and where the crisis is coming from, it looked like what played out within the All Progressive Congress. Last year, it was like all hell let loose on Adams Oshomole, the national chairman of the party. Same thing is playing out right now. Uche Secondus have been accused of a lot of mismanaging the party, and to crown it all, a lot of defections have been happening, not just governors, both assembly members, local government chairmen, a lot of defections, and it's very worrying because the APC itself is a party that Nigerians have lost confidence in, a party that has failed Nigerians, a party that has disappointed Nigerians, and nothing to look forward to under the Buhari's government, under Buhari's led All Progressive Congress. So for governors from PDP to be moving that way, something is really wrong. We don't know what that is. It's a question that is still yet to be answered, because the question out there is, if APC is truly a failed party, why are these governors, why are they moving from from PDP to APC? Well, the report we're getting is that Wike is considering the option of dumping the PDP, set to dump the PDP, but we are not sure where he's going to move to, because obviously he's got grievances against the chairman. Let's not forget that a couple of years ago, he was the one who did everything possible to crown Uche Secondus as the national chairman of the party. But right now, they've both they've not been that close the way they used to be. Wike have cited a number of reasons that Secondus have not been holding the party together. Secondus is the reason behind the division in the party, and behind the reasons most party chieftains are leaving the party. There is really no smoke without fire. This one that is coming up, let's recall that about a couple of months ago, Wike and Rocha Sokorocha, they met. They were in a meeting, and the news, that out of that their visits, they talked about forming a party. Who knows if that is still cooking? Because right now, what we're getting is that Wike is just watching out the way things play out. Wike is not in support of Uche Secondus and plans for 2023. Uche Secondus is pushing for Atiku Abubakar and the OB ticket as vice president. But Nyesom Wike is pushing for Tambua. So they all have their different anointed candidates. They are seeing things from different angle, from different perspective. But these guys, all they need to do is consider the people, think about the people. If they think about the people, if they are people-centered, I mean, all of these issues we're having, they will not be here at all. So for Wike, what he's watching right now is if, because the pressure is still on Secondus to step down. Yesterday, Secondus was so bold and he came out with a statement that I am not resigning. I am not stepping down. So we don't know how this will go, but Wike is just like sitting on the fence right now. If things doesn't play out his way, sources just informed us that Wike is on his way out of the party. But the options there is that most probably he might form his own party or have a faction even within the PDP. You know, that is what we experience. In the same party, there are two factions. You know, in the All Progressive Congress is happening as well. Imo State Governor and the former governor of Imo State, Rocha Sokorocha, they are all of the same party, but they are of different factions. Very surprising. But I doubt if Wike is going to be leaving PDP, because it's the same person who have boasted that he will not leave PDP. Where is he leaving PDP to? He's not going anywhere. So this crisis, I don't know if this crisis will make him change his words or make him do something different from what he said. Let's hear your thoughts. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.